Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised. And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders.
Tries one from range!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Azar, rapid and full of intent. And it's Pirlo. Chance for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He's found the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Messi. He's free, he has got space. And we have our very first corner. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lahm. Showing great feet there. And he shoots! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Piqué is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Makaleli. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Pirlo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's going for goal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! of true class. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Del Piero! Out of play for a throw. "30 minutes gone. Zambrota conjures time and space where few can. Driving forward. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. Lam. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Luis Suarez. And it's Pirlo. Oh, it's a great ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Piqué. Piqué makes a dash for it. And Jamal. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Makalele. Makalele goes sliding in. Yamal, he's got away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Seedorf. And it's Lam. Goes for the shot! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi. Pirlo spots it and intercepts. Zambrota. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Makaleli. Hazard. And he skips past his man. And he was alert to it. Now it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Del Piero! That's travelling a long way. Pirlo. Thuram. Company. That's destined for the flank. And here's Suarez. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Looking for options for movement. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect... Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Doesn't quite get there. He is through here. It's Luis Suarez!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And here's Del Piero. Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's forced to go back. Makaleli. And that's gone loose. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pirlo. Zambrotta. That's good running with the ball. And it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Thuram. Zambrotta. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball now.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 14.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
El dorsal 21.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's come loose.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Tries a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
So, third corner of the game. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. He's dealt with that really well. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vieri. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vieri. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He's having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Threads one in. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And time is up. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And from the team sheet, we derived that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Spread to the right. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Del Piero. And a chance! Goal! Brazil! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Messi. And this is Del Piero. Thuram, over to the right flank. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal, good purposeful running this. And the finish! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Piqué is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Yamal. That's very neat. And he's gone backward here. And he shoots! Played out towards the right wing. Company spots it and intercepts.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Hazard. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini attempts a clearance. He's had a shot! Plays it in low. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He'll try from distance! And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Tries to thread one through. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Del Piero. Kind of somewhat off target. Thuram. Neymar. Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. That's the throw. Messi, distributed tidily. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Messi. Neymar, nicely weighted ball. Company cuts out the pass. Zanetti gets it away. That's going wide left. Knocks it into space. Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Seedorf has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Messi applies the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pirlo. But it's Thuram. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Messi. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Messi. Thuram. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's in a good position here. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But it's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
4,
movement on both benches.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 3.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 25,
Thuram.
el dorsal 23.
He's in a great position here. Deco, never out of the action for very long. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Deco. And it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Company. Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Pull it. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. But it's Thuram. Deco. Nice bit of trickery. Beckenbauer. Pele. And this is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Strokes it back. Rui Costa. And that's shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Rui Costa did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Lam.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Zambrota. Pelé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Pelé. Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. The final 5 minutes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Rui Costa. That is good strength. And he welcomes it in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rui Costa. And Deco. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good ball! Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Deco. Deco! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi. And this is Pelé. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. And a header! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Cruyff. Zico will not want to lose out. It goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Knocks it into space. Always onto this. Messi. Zico. All facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's where it came from. Cruyff has it in on Messi! Corner number 2 then. Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, there's the shot! Superb from Puskás!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Yamal makes a move down the right. Yamal. Messi. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Zambrotta. Messi. Messi. Good driving run. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Tremendous from Pirlo! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Yaya Toure looking to pass them. And Puskás! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. PK. Spread to the right. Maldini. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. And it's with the keeper. Zico. And it's Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Iniesta. That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Now it's Puskas. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Here's a chance! It's a loose ball. Buffon trying to keep this in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Oh, that's delightful. Yamal. And this is Luis Suarez. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, good spread. Chance here to counter. Thuram. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. Ball played for Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played... A header! Deftly away. But it's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Iniesta. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Yaya Toure. Iniesta, who does have an assist to his name. Cruyff. Messi. And it's Yaya Toure. Neymar. And he's quick to return it. Puskas! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Looking for the run. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram. Cannavaro. Ball played for Zico. Iniesta. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? And he's really put himself on the line here. Luis Suarez! That's really well cleared. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. And the pass is intercepted. Zambrota. It's Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. Maldini. And it's Iniesta. And this is Puskás. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Puskás! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That pass has been well intercepted. Cannavaro. Thuram. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cannavaro. Thuram. And it's Zico. Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Zico. Now it's Messi. Now it's Puskás. And that was asking for too much.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vieri. Iniesta. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, just skips past his man. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Thuram. Iniesta. Zico. Cruyff. Thuram. Looking for options for movement.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Yamal's terrific effort! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And that will be the final act. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably...